changing your mindset.
Welcome to another edition of your weekly TV show, Be This World. My name is Bidi Nana. Today we will be discussing the monopoly of political parties in the State House of Assembly and even in Rep. The thing is that most Nigerians don't know the advantage and disadvantage of having one political party dominate State House of Assembly or even Rep. Let's go for a quick break, and when we return, we'll continue. My name is Bidi Nana. I'm still
Be
reminded.
This World, changing your mindset.
Welcome back to just joining us. This is Be This World. And today we'll be discussing the monopoly for parties in our State House of Assembly. And to discuss this today with me is an elder statesman from south part of Nigeria. Join me to welcome on the show Chief Sir Precious Elekami. Chief, good to have you on Be This World today.
Yeah, good evening.
Chief, good to have you. How has it been?
Thank
How's
you.
life? How's the political life going?
That's okay. We have about 25 days to go. So the clock is
Yeah.
ticking.
Exactly, clock is ticking. Chief, I want to discuss having a particular political party dominates any state house of assembly or even in the rep. Now we know how these things has played out in the past years. Now my question is this: the new electoral act, will it enable us have different political parties in a house, or will we still be experiencing it the way it's been all this while?
Well, I don't think this year's election will create that kind of monopoly. You know, they used to largely write election results. And so people just write what they like. But at this time, I think that votes will count, and you will be surprised the composition of the various houses of assembly, how they would be. You will be so surprised.
Be This World, changing your mindset.
Welcome back if you're just joining us. This is Be This World. And my guest has been Chief Sir Precious Elekami, South Coordinator for NPP presidential candidates. And we've been discussing the negative and positive effects of having a political party dominate State House of Assembly, even in the House of Rep. Before we went on break, Chief was actually speaking on that. Welcome back. My guest today has been Chief Sir Precious Elekame, the South Coordinator for NNPP presidential candidates. I'm talking about Kwankwaso, and we'll be talking about the negative and positive effect of having a particular party dominate the State House of Assembly or even Rep in the past, and what it will look like with the new electoral act. Chief, are you
Well,
there? Can you?
the new electoral act, The new Electoral Act makes it very impossible for one party to have dominance. It is going to be very difficult because nearly the elections at the past had always been by fraud or force or some illegality. And so right now, votes will count, human beings will vote, and so it's very, very unlikely that one political party will have dominance. I doubt it. And once a political party does not have dominance, which means democracy will be stronger, governance will take place, a governor will understand that he needs to walk across the aisle to be able to get his various bills done, his budgets and all that. Also, accountability will take place. So kudos to the Electoral Act. And I'm sure that Nigerians will have a better deal for democracy.
That's a good one. With new Electoral Act, Nigerians will have a good deal. Now, Chief, presently, you are one of those Nigerians who were angry with Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he picked the APC ticket, because I know you were working with Vice President Osinbajo as the coordinator South South before the primary. Now you're in NNPP. You are the South South coordinator presidential campaign for Kwankwaso. Now tell us, why should Nigerians vote for Kwankwaso?
First of all, he's the most qualified candidate. Most qualified candidate amongst all of them. Number two, he has an experience none of them have. He has experience as a civil servant. He has experience as a legislator in the lower and upper chamber. He has experience in the executive arm, both as governor and as minister of defense. Right now, the issue of security is paramount for Nigerians. So, and he has discharged his duties so well that Kano is one of the best states that Nigeria had for a long time. He has always said that he had never taken a penny as security vote. He had made sure that education sub priority, because he understands that education is the key to the world. And it may interest you to understand that Kano has the highest number of pilots, nurses, doctors. It's something difficult to believe, something he did within the last 16 years. So as far as I am concerned, I think that's his best candidate, and he's a candidate to beat in this election. Forget about all the noise everybody's making. You will, on the 25th, Nigerians will wake up in shock.
I like that, the shock. Well, my guest today has been Chief Sir Precious Elekama, the South South coordinator for NNPP presidential candidate. I'm talking about Kwankwaso, and he said that Kwankwaso is the man to beat in this coming election, February 25th. He said that Kwankwaso is that man that Nigeria needs. Now, but he said something that actually got my attention. He said he believes so much in education. If this man truly believes so much in education, he was once the governor of Kano State, and the number of out-of-school children in Kano State, as we speak, is actually much. Why didn't he start it when he was governor of Kano State? Well, I might not be able to answer this question. My guest will answer this question. Let's go for a quick break, and when we return, we'll continue.
Be this world, changing your mindset.
It's okay. My question before you left, before that network problem, was that you said that your principal, your party flag bearer, believes so much on education. And my question is this: he was once the governor of Kano State, and the number of out of school children in Kano State as of today is quite alarming.
No, what did you say? Once more.
You said that your principal, Rabiu Kwankwaso, believes so much in education. You can hear me? You
Yes,
said
I
he
hear
believes
you.
so much in education. Yeah. So my question is this: he was once the governor of Kano State, and as we speak today, the number of out of school children in Kano State is really, really alarming. Now, did he do what he's supposed to do then? If actually he believed in education, he wouldn't have gotten to where we are today. So what do you have to say about that?
He left as governor of Kano State since 2015. And maybe children who were 5 years old will be about 12, 13
15.
years. Those
Yeah.
who were 10 years will probably be about 17, 18 years. So if there are children who are out of school for now, I don't think that he has to answer. But during his time, you have to check the record during his time, what he did and how he did it. You know, and then the records are there for you, and
Yeah,
it's in the public.
but if he had done what he's supposed to do then, the number wouldn't have tripled to what it is today. Don't you think so?
Once more, what did you say?
I said, if he had done what he needed to do as the governor on education, the number wouldn't have tripled to what it is today. Can you hear me? Well, Chief, well, I now
Can you repeat your question
can,
so I can hear you well?
no, it's okay. My question is this. Now, what do you have to tell Nigerians about your principal, about Kwankwaso? You said he is the man to watch, and his emergency is going to shock Nigeria come February 25th. Now, can you tell Nigerians what you need to tell them about your principal? Just tell them something about your principal, maybe probably.
Look, they will have the best president in this country. For this period and this time, we need somebody who is principled, who has experience, who has the good heart to do good things. This is not an experimental period. It will be too costly for anybody to come and be experimenting. This is not a period where you have health questions. This is not a period you have some kind of question mark on your economic dealings, talking about corruption. Nigeria needs somebody who is upright at this stage and who will be able to showcase the country among the Committee of Nations. I don't think we should. Already the country is in a bad situation. So you need to get somebody who is good to be able to sort it out. As far as I'm concerned, he's the only person who can do that. I don't see any other person doing that.
That's a nice one to know. Now, what cause of popularity in Nigeria is more in the north. Don't you think that might affect
Let
him?
me tell you. Let me tell you. You know what has been happening?
No?
People take planes. They take people from all the states. They wear uniforms. Then they go to the field. They talk to themselves, the same people. If you watch the views and you see 60% of the people, the same people who are going around, and they're just talking to themselves. The candidate is going through the roads, seeing how bad the roads are, looking at the danger point of this country. and they will see that result on the 25th. That is the day. I just pray that they have their doctors give them enough medicines for their heart attack and the rest. Because that day, many of them will sleep and will be surprised what happens. I can tell you what, and these elections will be won one time, no runoff. We almost know the result of the election. Forget about all the show they are dancing. The Electoral Act has defeated them. You can't write results. Somebody has 5 votes. He has three zeros at the back, make it 5,000. That's not the election we are going. We are going for the elections that Nigerians will vote and their votes will speak their voices. And that 25th, they will be very, very surprised what happens.
It's okay. Now it's talking about having heart attack. You're sure that they have some drugs around. And what about the table? What about if the table turns around? What happens? Did you get my question?
But I'm telling you that these people are not ready to rule Nigeria. Somebody who is ready to rule Nigeria should go to drive, so scared that you feel they will kill you, they will kidnap you. You need to drive. Go through the forest, go to the people, go to the bad roads, and see what people suffer. That way, fly to everywhere, spend 2 hours maximum in the capital of the state, and enter the plane and go back. You are not running this country, and you don't want to run this country. It's not too late. Drive through the streets, the towns, and let feel what the common bandits on the road, and see how you want to deal with it. But
it's okay, Chief.
You know they are caught up this period. They have been caught in that nobody can write results. Not even one of them can write results. And the elections will be such that I have said they should go and get doctors who should be ready with the medicines to save them. Because on the 25th, we're going to win 24 states plus Abuja. So we're going to make 25% in 24 states, and we will be leading by plurality of votes, and they will declare the man president. And they know about that. They know about that.
It's okay. It's been nice speaking with you.
Nobody can write results. That era is over.
Yeah, I like that part. Well, it's been wonderful speaking with you, Chief. I wish you and your party all the best. And I don't pray that anybody will have heart attack. Your party should win. The most important thing is that people should win.
2015, Nigerians woke up to see that PDP lost election, and they did not believe it. Now they wake up to know that PDP, APC, Labour, and so they will understand that they are in for a wrong.
It's okay, sir. So, Chief, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you. Wish to host you next time. Wish you all the best. We wish NNPP all the best. Thank you for coming on the show. Bye.
Bye-bye.
What my guest said that 25th February election will shock a lot of Nigeria. That's part that is shocking is actually the part that I like. But what I want is that let the shocking be something that will be beneficial to all Nigerians, something that will give us a better nation. That's much will be taken today on Baby's Watch Show. My guest has been Chief Sir Precious Elekama, the South presidential coordinator for NPP, Kwankwaso. That's much to be taken today on Baby's Watch Show. Next time, remember, keep love alive. We love you.